No jumper and broke are two things I never would have hear in the same. I never thought I would have hear in the same sentence. Apparently, Adam22 came out saying that no jumper is going broke, which is surprising because no jumper has literally been popping. It's literally been like one of those important moments. It literally has some of the most important moments when he interviewed XXXTentacion and all these other rappers, bro.
Be
So like
amazing.
to
Just go
hear
to
they're going broke is like
youtube.com/no
crazy.
jumper. The membership option is right there on the homepage, or we'll have a link down in the description. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Smack a like. We're out. Okay.
25 million views last month.
I really showed my ass with that one. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the news. I don't know. Where are you guys at? What are we doing?
That was the beginning.
That was the beginning. That's how we opened it up. Okay.
Yeah. No, cause bro, I got like mad text messages. So a fresh said, bro, this has to be like an April Fool's joke. Sammy told me, oh, you're trolling again. Huh?
I didn't realize until it came out that it was April 2nd. Like, I didn't even think about that, which sounds impossible. How can I not think about that? But for sure, I didn't think about that. I mean, I tried to just be as honest as possible in the video, which is like,
bro, how like doesn't No Jumper have all these sponsors and stuff? Like,
we're not closing up shop. We're just experiencing some difficulties at this point with the business. Obviously, I know that I titled it that way to get a certain reaction, and I, can't help but kind of hype it up enough to make it go viral. But ultimately, I just really wanted to make the video to just kind of be honest with people, since there are a lot of people who are kind of under the impression that we're still raking in cash like it was the pandemic or whatever.
Yeah.
But in reality, I've kind of just had this realization that the business needs to change. Can't have as much overhead as we have taken on if you want to run a media business like this, especially one that like primarily focuses on YouTube revenue. Like, I mean, I look at Vlad, who I feel like,
oh yeah, that's the one thing. YouTube revenues I heard is like bad, bro. Like there's a video of David Dobrik saying that he makes less than $2,000 a month on his videos off revenue on YouTube. Like, what is going on with YouTube revenue?
When I was telling him on the interview that what would Vlad do is my motto, what I was kind of saying without saying it was basically like just the fact that like when I look at Vlad's shit now, I'm like, oh my God, he's so smart, because he doesn't even have his own studio. He has a studio that he rents out for whatever times he needs it throughout the week so that he can film interviews, which makes sense.
You don't own the room with the drums in it?
Nah, it's like shared with like it's like a co-op type thing or something like that, where basically like they're able to like only use it for the hours that they need it. Like I'm pretty sure he's out of there at 4 and there's like a band coming in right after the
real
practice.
Jewish man.
Very smart.
Yeah.
And I even like looking at Vlad's thing, like he rented a spot in New York, and it just ended up like not really working out for him. Like I feel like with this kind of business, you got to keep your overhead hella low. And for us, I think that means like having a spot that's pretty much what we need, which would be like 2 studios, like maybe one that people can like work in / do the news in, and then one that's kind of like the primary studio. And we could do that with a spot that is literally like
half the size,
not even have like 15% of the size of the spot that we have now. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to get everything back on track and everything like that. But I just wanted to keep it real with the people out there, since sometimes I think that they're still kind of going with my 2022.
I feel like you gave.
I mean, him and his family are so rich, bro. Like that OF, his wife who does OF, bro, and he does like, bro. Remember he made that series? I didn't watch it, but he did a series where like, I think 9 or I don't know how numbers of dudes specifically, but there was a series he did with his wife, Lana the Plug, where like they did a series where they were like, it's basically like Love Island basically, and then the person who wins gets to have a threesome with him and his wife, which is.
Gave Yuri too much credit because now he's gonna have fun with this one.
Is he capable of having fun at this point, or is his soul just so devoid of anything? I mean, I feel like it's hard for him to celebrate when you just look at like where he's at in life, and like I feel like the icing on the cake was him falling out with the Reconnected crew. That's just such a beautiful, just incredible moment in history for him to just like the last friends he had, they're done with you. That's fucking amazing.
I'm also all in favor of like a lawyer getting that money instead of him. So I think that I'm glad that it's going that way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't even get into exactly how the whole lawyer thing works, but for sure, yeah, Yuri is definitely the villain in at least some of this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, back to the streets we go.
Yeah, no.
I might need to hire you. Lennon might be back on Fig. I might need your services, suspect. You know those streets better than me. I can't just be out there as a new cat just trying to figure it out.
No, you
What
can't.
Joe Budden's gonna do like 1,000 air horns?
Yeah, I was prepared for that. I'm already seeing the Instagram page start posting and everything. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I obviously when I heard it, because I saw on Rap posted about it saying that Adam22 claims he's broke, which obviously I didn't really believe because he had to be clickbait. Because bro, he's not going broke, but what he meant was No Jumper is going broke, but it's not going broke. It's just isn't making us enough revenue as it used to be in its peak. Like back when like COVID hit, No Jumper was
It is what
Nigga,
it
you
is.
know we all about to hear so much shit from
motion.
this. I'm about to be every broke ass nigga. No,
This is
Hey, I look at it different. I feel like the people that are here right now,
Yeah.
it's been a carefully curated squad of loyal people that are pushing the line. And I mean, per your words in that video, you want to get back to a place where you're able to cultivate more talent and expand again, like ideally. So I feel like those of us that are here still, congratulations.
Yeah, no, and like realistically though, bro, I feel like what Adam did, like you did like a great job at kind of like setting up and everybody to sort of like do their own thing and earn their own money to where like I don't feel like nobody is gonna be homeless because of this, no.
We are the last 3 originals too.
Oh, where?
We the only last 3 that's being here from the last building.
In that area, yeah.
Oh shit,
It's only us 3.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
I'm the newest out of that.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I was
Okay.
in the last building too, though.
Yeah,
So
Unless
right here.
wasn't. Well, okay, yeah, the battle rap thing. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's us 3.
Yeah, because that's
Wow,
been what?
that's crazy.
We're
March?
the last 3. You feel me? Originals, no caps.
So shout out to all the new members, man. We're gonna read out all the member names, but I really gotta say shout out to Meat Shank. I just seen that one come through. Damn, I love a Meat Shank.
Oh, okay.
We could go through it in a little bit, but the Meat Shank is
Hey, dope.
crazy. But no, I mean honestly, yeah, like the 2 biggest things, like the lawsuit is something that realistically like we didn't really have much control over, and then the fucking
You got a lawsuit? Wait, why did they get a lawsuit? Hold up. No Jumper lawsuit. I didn't even know they got a lawsuit. Hold up. He announced his layoffs on Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, I heard about this when the bill, no strikes on our account. We got taken down one day. I didn't know he had a lawsuit though.
Things I want to say, and I'm gonna keep it relatively sparse. And this is what
Damn, I didn't even know he got a lawsuit. What the heck?
if you want to help us out, that
But job.
Meat our own fault, like buying the building
Yeah.
and not really seeing the future and realizing like, okay, this is a little too much. You probably should buy a spot, but buy a spot that's way smaller. That's 15, 20% the size. But then in addition, there's also stuff that we didn't really like do anything to deserve. But
Like Instagram, because
Yeah.
I heard with
My
the
shit got
Instagram
took too. It was
No.
just a wave. I don't know if they got like once they got news.
Yo, I'm back. So my video cut off. I kind of watched the whole thing, but basically, I'm just gonna simplify what the lawsuit is. So apparently, he has a lawsuit. I mean, apparently it's been going on for a while, but like he's been like he had to like cut like budget and stuff. He had to fire and terminate contracts of I think 15 employees. I'm not 100% sure the number is correct, but he had to lay off some employees, and there's basically those employees are kind of pissed, and they're trying to like do a lawsuit on Adam22 for wrongfully terminated a contract for no reason. I guess they felt like there wasn't a valid termination, and also he's selling some of his studios, like a warehouse and studios for No Jumper. He's selling those. And then another thing was that obviously the former employee, they feel like they're being wrongfully terminated, and Attitude's oh his lawsuit is basically they're basically claiming that his lawsuit is an extortion attempt. And then additionally, it's some ex-employees, or I think I forgot her name, Riley. I wrote in my notes, Riley Gracia. But I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but like she's saying that she was wrongfully terminated and that there was sexual harassment in the workplace. But that's what the lawsuit is. But either then, the podcast just ends with that and speaking about it. But my take on it is like I feel like if No Jumper isn't making enough money as they used to in this prime day, and they need to actually like butt budget and they need to lay off some people, that happens in most of these business and companies, bro. I don't think the lawsuit will actually affect them as much. And then people coming to sexual harassment, if there's definitive proof, use it in court. But that's my take on it. Let me know if y'all think about this situation. But yeah, I feel like it was mostly clickbait. But I'll catch y'all on the next.